Hi everybody, welcome to VICKYVILLE. I'm so sorry that it's been a hot minute since I have filmed. It's just been quite a lot lately. And just to be transparent, I think you guys know that I just lost my sister Nancy in May. And she was my older sister, and I loved her. She was hilarious, beautiful, funny, smart, loved books like I do. And it's been really hard because I used to craft with her, and especially like during the summer, we would always get together and like have a little crafty day, just our night, and it would go all the way till like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I didn't get that this summer, and it's been really hard, to be honest. But so a couple weeks ago, I know right when she had passed, my brother-in-law, her husband Dave, had expressed that he wanted to give me some of her, craft supplies, because he knew that we bonded over that, and we really truly loved being creative, and she loved making cards. And then I think I said before, she had loved jewelry, or not jewelry making, but she loved making like tassels, and she got really into buying like cabochons and charms and beads, and she was really good at making the charms and stuff. So anyways, long story short, my brother-in-law, he had said that, he had mentioned that, but then I think he needed time to grieve. I think he needed time to work on all that. So I'm thinking, because it's been quite a while, and I usually love to make 1 video a week, 2 if I can really do it, but like 1 at least by Saturday. I try to keep on that schedule. But honestly, he had a van load. Him and his son Gabe had a van load of her craft supplies. I don't want to cry. And I've just been opening all the boxes, and just being around them makes me think of her. And I remember it all, like seeing her things, and she was so proud of all the things that she had, collected. We're a collecting family, I think, and she genuinely loved all her things. And so this room that I'm in, I used to have the 2-car garage, so it was big, but now I'm in this tiny little bedroom upstairs, and it's like, if you could see, it's filled with all her things too. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I love having her stuff around me, but it's been so emotional because I've like opened up all the different things, and it's like having my sister, if that's kind of weird to say. It's kind of weird to like try to explain it. But it's been really beautiful as well. And that's why I haven't filmed, because I've just been like really, grieving my sister this whole summer. And but I just really do want to make her, I want to make her proud of the things that I'm so thankful and grateful that I got all of her things that she worked so hard to purchase and collect. And there were even things that she had wrapped beads, a lot of wrapped beads actually, that she had wrapped. And I used some of it on my planner charm that I put on my planner already for this month. And I'm so thankful and grateful that Dave and Gabriel, her son, her awesome son, that they allowed me to have her stuff, because it will not go uncherished, and I'm gonna treasure it forever. And just like looking at her papers and stuff, I saw there's so many things. We're so alike, because I think how we deal with anything, any grief or stress or whatever, she would always like go to Hobby Lobby or Frank Garcia Studio. And so there was all kinds of things that she had that I was like, oh, Nancy, like, you know. And then I never really realized that, and you know how you could, I don't know if you could tell, I think what I didn't realize was that she loved butterflies so much. And then from all the things that she purchased, she loved butterflies and she loved purple. And I thought, wow, like I never really knew that about her. I mean, I knew she loved color and stuff, but butterflies and purple, I could see through all her things that she treasured or bought. It was just, it's cool to like kind of see that, you know, that she loved that stuff. So Nancy, if you're listening from heaven, I love you and I'm so thankful and grateful that I get all your fun, rad crafting supplies. And I have been, because I kind of came back in here. I hadn't been because it was like I was trying to go through everything and put it where, you know, where I would like it to go. And I kind of actually, half of this stuff is like on my landing because I don't have room in here. But I treasure it, you know. It just feels like a warm hug in here just seeing her stuff. So that's my intro. You know, I think so, a lot of you met her too. So you knew she was super dope and super funny. And I love her. And yeah, so this video today, I have a couple things that I want to share with you. First off, just like that's where I've been. Second off, I'm going to, you know, resume back to my thrifting. I haven't really even been doing that. And so I'm like, I stopped my coffee. It was just like, once I got all this stuff, because every like Tuesday or Thursday, me and my girls would like make a day to go coffee, you know, find a coffee just to, you know, kind of have time together. But I've kind of just been like, oh my goodness, you know, in this type of, like working all this out, you know? So I'm like, Vicky, you gotta get over it. You gotta get back out there. You gotta do it. And so I'm gonna do it. So yeah, okay. So that said, I wanted to make this video and share with you some of the things that I've been loving. So I'm gonna go through them really fast because that was like a really long intro and I'm sorry that I did that, but you know, I just had to, you're my buddies. I gotta be transparent. Okay. So starting with these two cuties. These are two of my little boo-boos that I have been enjoying every day on one of my bags. I like to change my purses up to match my outfits. And this is my little boo-boo with his little fall little outfit. How cute is he? And then this is just my little pumpkin little boo-boo. And they make me so happy. So I can't really see without my glasses on, but I hope I'm okay. If not, I don't even care. Okay. Second off, this is a book that I have been loving right now, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'm right there right now. And I've heard that it gets kind of spicy. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of going to be interesting. So I'm like, I gotta finish this book. So this is really good. I've added... So okay, another thing that I'm loving that I just actually watched, because like I said, I'm in the fall, it makes me, I don't like weather change. I've told you that before. I kind of get a little bit seasonally depressed, but it also makes me feel very romantic, if that makes sense. And if you feel the same, leave a comment below, because I don't know what it is, but this month is like, I want to watch like romance movies and Hallmark movies. I think it's like getting me, you know, you want to get all cozy up and have a little scone and some tea or like coffee. And so anyways, I just watched one of my very favorite movies, Pride and Prejudice. I'm a definite Jane Austen girly. And I've never read it though. So I was like, ooh, I should read it. But I did see, I love, I read Little Women when I was little, and I love all the movies, and even from like the old, you know, with Elizabeth Taylor and all that, to all the different, you know, remakes. But I saw this one and I wanted to, it's kind of like the sequel to Little Women called Good Wives, and it's by Louisa May Alcott, and I love her. So this is another book that's like after I finished The Pumpkin Spice. But then I've never been like a huge Ozzy Osbourne. I think growing up, you know, as a pastor's kid, I was always like, oh, like, oh, you know, I don't know, the forces of evil. But then I did grow up after that, as my kids were young and they had their family show on MTV. I loved him, but I didn't know that much of his music. Like I said, I wasn't really allowed to listen to it, but I loved his family. And then you could just see what a family man he was. And after he passed away as well this summer, and he brought me so much joy. I listened to his podcast with his family. What I loved about him was that he loved his family. Plain and simple. He loved his children. He loved his wives. And one of the things that he said that I thought was very poignant, I just was listening to his podcast. He was revisiting the old MTV series with his family, and he was like, they were rewatching it and then, like, you know, having a little commentary. So I like when they do that. I also watch like Laguna Beach. I watch all these podcasts or listen to all those things. I just like it. But he said that a home without pets is like a garden without flowers. And I thought, that is such a good, so cute. I love it. So anyways, I just got his new book. This just came out this week, and I'm definitely wanting to read this. So these are the books that I'm going to currently be reading. You know, I got all into the summer books this summer, and I loved it, but now I have to transition into fall. So those are like my fall reads or whatever. Okay, then I did get this stamp here from the Sassy Club, and what I loved about it was that it's Twilight themed, and my daughter, my sister, myself, I mean, obsessed with the movies. And yeah, so when I saw that the Sassy Club came out with this stamp set, I was like, I have to make cards for my family. So definitely going to be making some goodies for my daughters and stuff for like Christmas. Or I mean, when she was little, when Scarlett was little, she read these, like I think in 4th or 5th grade. And yeah, we would go, and like I would go on the premiere date, and we would, like, you know, she would just get all into it. I had her for, I think it was her 10-year-old birthday, and I know she was young, but she was an avid reader and still is. And it was Twilight themed, and there's just a lot of history. So I could even go back to my scrapbooks and find the pictures and maybe make her like a scrapbook page or whatever. But I foresee that I'm going to be making like some Christmas cards and stuff for gift card holders for Christmas. And I did make one card here, and here's Bella and Edward, and then it says, "And so the lion fell in love with the lamb." If you know, you know, right? And there's the little hands, and I just think it's so cute. I made this slimline card, and look at Edward. I love a guy like that who's so like, so tortured for love. I love it. But yeah, so there's that card. And then let's see. What else did I want to show you? I'm working on this, but I do love this die cut from Keep It Simple. It's like this rainbow. And I'm working on some little goodies I want to make for my friends, my girlfriends. And so I kind of made it like a little holder so I could put some little goodies in there. So I do this very versatile. You can change it for colors or whatever, or like holidays or whatever. So then yesterday, while I was watching a really good movie with Diane Keaton, I know, like, people are, you know, she's like my favorite style icon. I found this movie on Prime. So if you're like wanting like fall vibe movies, and it's a romance, and it's like I needed something just that I could just like beautiful scenery. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's called Hampstead, and it's with the Irish actor. I can't think of his first name, but his last name is Gleason. It's so good. It's with Diane Keaton. Just a good rom-com set in beautiful England. It's just, it's a good one. So watch it. But I worked on this box, and my sister-in-law, Jeanette, had given me this Spellbinders 13 Days of Craftoween. And so I wanted to go through each one and make them. So I'm going to do that with you really fast, if you don't mind. I'm going to open up the first die. So it was 13 days of dies. And I love a die. I'm not gonna lie. That's like my favorite thing in crafting. And by the way, what I did get was, I would show you, but it's like over there. My Big Shot is, it was like I needed to get a new one. And so what I inherited from Nancy was her Big Shot. And I'm just like, it came in handy. I don't need to buy one now. So thank you, Nancy, again. Okay, here's day 1. And it's like this little Dracula guy. Okay, and I cut it out. And I'm going to show you like what I'm planning on it. But here he is. A little Dracula. Let me try to get like a piece of paper here. If you could see that. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see. What could I get? Sorry. But there he is right there. And I Wink-a-Stella'd everything so it could kind of have like that little jazzy look about it, like kind of sprinkle. Okay, so that was day 1. Let's go to day 2. So it looks like this. I hope they do this again for Christmas because it's kind of fun. And honestly, like, I know, like, I love KS Craft and Scrap Diva and all that, and Scrappy Boy and all these, you know, keep it simple. But a lot of times they have so many pieces to them. Well, these were very easy to die cut. And yeah, I could do it like again very quickly. So as you can see, that's like a crow. And where's that crow? And then what I love is you could make it any color combinations that you want. And so here's the crow. And I Wink-a-Stella'd it as well. So there's that one. Okay, let's go to day 3. And here's day 3. Opening it up. How cute is that? I mean, I could just see a banner with the poison there. And this is how... And I genuinely just used 4 different cardstock pieces. That's it. I used this purple, the orange, black, white, and the blue color. And so now I kind of want to like cut it again, but maybe only do pastels or only do, I kind of like that little vibe of staying in like a color story and making all of them kind of match. Okay, so this is day 4. And it's this little ghost eating like a pizza. I didn't cut the pizza because I wanted to cut the little banner and the cat. So you did have options on this one. So you see the little kitty cat there. So cute. And then the Boo banner. And then I just added that cute little pumpkin to its head. But like I said, you could do whatever you wanted. That's just what I decided to do. Okay. Then we go to day 5. Where's 5? Oh, did I do 5? Oh, no, right here. Okay. Day 5. Let's open it up. And it's this cute little spider. And here is the spider. So cute. Did I do that? Did I hold that up right? Wink-a-Stella'd that too. Okay, day 6. Let's open that up. Let's see. I love how they did this. So fun. And that's this little skeleton guy. Isn't he the cutest? Okay, and this is how I cut him. You can see. Isn't he cute? Okay, day 7. Like that. Let's open him up. Okay. Oh, I love this one. It's like a stack of books. I think that's really versatile too, because I could use the books for like in my, you know, to like with the books that I'm reading and then kind of doing like a little planner setup. But there's the books. I thought it was so cute. I love that one. Okay, and then day 8. How are you all? You guys doing good? Are you getting ready for Halloween? I'm going to be at Scrapbook Expo this year in Ontario. Halloween is it falls on Halloween this year. So I will be there. So come and visit me. I'll be at the at the Keep It Simple booth. And I would love to talk with you, take pictures with you. I'll be doing some make and takes. So come and see me. Look at how cute. There's a ghost. There's like a straw. There's like a little bat straw topper. There's marshmallows and then the mug. And there he is. So cute. Okay, and then let's see, day 9. Let's see what day 9 is. Oh, something fell out. Oh, he's so cute. He's like a little monster guy. Isn't he cute? And this is how I created him. I thought, so that's that blue. So I used only orange, black, white, and this blue and purple. And I think it turned out so cute. And I do like him a lot. I think he's going to be fun to add to like little crafty projects. Okay. Then day 10. Let's open it up. Oh, it's this cute little, it almost reminds me of a Dia de los Muertos little, type of thing. I think it's so cute, so versatile. Imagine it on the bottom of a scrapbook page. You could just do that all the way across the layout in different color, like a garden or like a banner on the bottom. I thought that was so cute. But because I was using just these 3 colors, I did it in orange. And then the blue little eyes. So cute. Okay. Then day 11. Like that. Let's open that up. This box, I believe, was $50 too. So this is like a great, a great price. So much fun. It's a spooky little house. And this, you guys, I loved. It was only 2 pieces. So by the end of it, I was kind of like, woo, this is a lot of work. But when I saw that it was 2 pieces, I was like, oh yeah, that's very easy. And then it had just like this little bat. And then I just kind of popped. You could see I've also popped a lot of the pieces. So I just popped up the little house and Winka-Stella'd it. And I think it looks so cute. Okay, let's see. Day 12. Oh my goodness. I'm always like, I'm going to make this video 10 minutes. Okay. Day 12 is this little cauldron. So fun. And this is how I made him. So cute. And then last but not least, day 13. Let's open it up. Like that. Oh, and it's like this, and again, very easy. By the end, you're kind of like, okay, thank God it's only like 2 pieces. But this is a coffin, and I think it's so cute. And it looks like that. And I Winka-Stella'd it. And then there's like a little hand opening it up. Wow. So I like that too. So cute. And that is the Spellbinders. You also got a stamp of sentiments that go with each card. And you also got these kind of like little shaker bits, little sequins in black, orange, and purple. And so that was so much fun. That's the Craftoween box from Spellbinders. I genuinely have so much to share with you or show you because there's a lot of other things, but I think I'm going to stop it there because it's already going to be 25 minutes. Thank you for watching. If you're here till the end, leave in the comments a pumpkin just so I know that you were here this whole time and I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Just remember, I love you. I hope that you feel a nice warm hug from your girl VICKYVILLE. And I know you're probably all going through your things as well. And just know that I'm praying for you. And I do, I don't know specifically your prayers, but I do always in the morning, just express, please pray for, everybody that's going through things, you know, my YouTube family, my YouTube subscribers, my channel, my friends, even Instagram or whatever. So I love you. Thank you. And my little boo-boos, they just wanted to say goodbye. Bye. I'm a dork and I love it. Bye guys. Love you. Bye.